Hi guys, today I'm going to review V-Guard Industries Limited. V-Guard Industries Limited is one of the electrical, electronics and kitchen appliances manufacturer in India. So let's see more about it. It was founded by a person called Kochusef Chittilapalli as a small voltage stabilizer manufacturer in 1977. Uh, it's headquartered at Kochi, Kerala and employs 2,220 people. We got gradually grown into enormous size with manufacturing other products like stabilizer, digital UPS, inverter batteries, water heaters, pumps, kitchen appliances, industrial motors, fans, solar power system, a lot of product portfolio. So mostly they're active in South India, but over the years they are also expanded in outside South Indian market. So they are armed with a vast network of distributors, directory dealers, retailers and service centers across India. So let's see the milestones of V-Guard Industries. It was established in 1977. The company started with a small manufacturing unit for voltage stabilizer with a capital of 1 lakh rupees and 2 employees. 1992 they started manufacturing high quality pumps. 1996 they started manufacturing water heating solutions. Uh, they came up with the efficient water heating solution into the market. And in 1997 V-Guard added wiring cables to its portfolio. 1999 cable manufacturing unit was set up in Coimbatore to meet up the product. 2002 they introduced wide range of solar water heaters to the market. 2006 started manufacturing a lot of exquisite array of electric fans. 2007 they started opening new branch outside South India and strengthened their non-South market operations. 2008 they were listed in stock market. They are listed in BSE and NSE. 2009 in order to cater to the growing demand, they opened more manufacturing units at different locations like LT cable factory at Coimbatore, Tamil Nadu, wires and cable factory at Kashpur, Uttarakhand, water heaters and fan factory at Kalam, Himachal Pradesh. Also DUPS inverters were added to the V-Guard's product portfolio. In 2010 they started manufacturing domestic switch gears, and around 2012 the main founder Chittilapalli, who passed on the baton to his son Mithun Chittilapalli, and this year it also covered a turnover of 1,000 crore mark. And another they also introduced new products like induction cooktops to their portfolio. 2003 they made it they added special range of mixed grinders to their portfolio. 2013 they commissioned India's largest manufacturing for solar water heater at Perundurai, Tamil Nadu. Right now the company has around 5,000 distributors, 4,000 retailers and 31 branches across India as of March 2019. Let's see this is the portfolio of the V-Guard Industries Limited. They have three kinds of product category. One is electronics, electrical and consumer products. consumer durables. So in electronics, they are mainly into stabilizers and digital UPS and batteries. In electricals, they manufacture house wiring cables, switch gears, modular switches, pumps. And in consumer durables, they manufacture solar, electric water heaters, fans, air coolers, kitchen appliances. So let's see all the product category in detail. So in electricals, they manufacture electrical mostly focusing on domestic use. It includes products like wires and cables, mainly for house wiring cables, LAN cable, telephone cables, and CCT cables as well. Then they manufacture pumps and motors for domestic use and agricultural use, and electrical motors for commercial use as well. Then they they also manufacture domestic switch gears, which is MCB and DB, and modular switches as well. See, the next product category is electronics. They started with electronics manufacturing, which was the stabilizers. So it manufactures voltage stabilizers, voltage stabilizer for AC, for smart or LED TV, stabilizers for refrigerators, CCTV and music system, and washing machine, treadmill, etc. And they are the market leaders in stabilizer. And V-Guard electronics also include high capacity and low capacity inverters, DUPS, inverter batteries, and solar power system for home use. Next array of their product line includes kitchen appliances. So in kitchen appliances, they are one of the leading kitchen appliance manufacturer. They manufactures electric. They almost manufacture all the kitchen appliances except chimneys and gas stoves. The main products include mixer grinder, induction cooktops, rice cookers, grillers, toasters, sandwich maker, and kettle. So in next product category is consumer durables. So in consumer durables, V-Guard manufactures water heaters, which includes electric water heaters, solar water heaters, which could be domestic and commercial, and heat pump water heaters. Then there is air coolers, which include desert coolers, window coolers, personal coolers, and so on. Then there is fans. The category includes ceiling fan, table fans, pedestal fan, exhaust fan, etc. They also manufacture some smart products which can be controlled using mobile app, both working in iOS and Android. So the products are smart fan, smart inverter, and smart water heater. So if you see the revenue segment, revenue from each segment, electrical contributes around 43% of revenue, electronics produce around 30% of revenue, and consumer durables contribute around 27% of revenue. If you see, previously they were only in electronics. They gradually expanded their product category into electricals, and right now electricals contribute around 43% of their major category of revenue. So, and if you see, they are the company who has multiple location manufacturing across India. That actually helps for them to actually handle a wide range of operations. And if you see, some of its manufacturing locations are Coimbatore, house wiring cables at Coimbatore, Kashipur, fans at Kalamp, solar water heaters at Perandure, pump and motors at Coimbatore, electrical water heaters at Kalam, Sikkim, stabilizers at Sikkim. So these are the main competitors for V-Guard Industries Limited. It includes Crompton Graves, Bajaj Electricals, Havels, Orient Electronics, Singer. There are also other established players and unorganized players too. So these are the main kind of competitors in the market. Let's see some interesting facts about V-Guard Industries Limited. They incorporate quality practices like Six Sigma, total productive maintenance, lean manufacturing in manufacturing, and they also establish best-in-class manufacturing excellence award system, which is called V-Guard Manufacturing Excellence Award System, in order to boost up their capabilities across the manufacturing locations, and in order to do the benchmarks for their manufacturing locations. And they are into producing innovative products. Their innovative products like inverter AC, which was awarded super brand status. There are also other innovative products from them. And when you when you focus on the revenue coming from geography, South India contributes around 60% of revenue for V-Guard Industries Limited, and non-South contributes 40%. Actually, after so many years only, they started concentrated on non-South markets. Right now, the market capitalization come to around 40%, which was good for the company. And they are the market leaders in stabilizers, mainly in South India. They are the market leaders. And if you take the electric portfolio, wires contribute the major product in electric portfolio. And they recently acquired a switchgear plant in Hyderabad, which is a subsidiary right now. Name is Guts Electromech Limited, which helped them to achieve synergic growth. Company is an established player in water heater market because they started off so many even one or two decades back. So they are a market leader, established player. They are not a market leader, and they get lesser competition from solar water heater from unorganized sector. Company only in the two negative points that I have found about V-Guard Industries Limited is company invests only around 0.64% into R&D, which comes around 15 crores approximately of their total sales, and their managerial remunerations also constitute higher percentage of their profits. Even though they are below the ceiling limits, it's higher. And if you see, currently the in-house manufacturing stands at 45% of production, while 55% of the production is actually outsourced. And the company is trying to insource more and more manufacturing so that the quality can be improved. Let's see some shareholding pattern. If you see the shareholding pattern, there is no share pledge, and the chairman Midun Chittilapalli holds around 25% of the stake, and the founder Chittilapalli Joseph right now holds around 11.72%. Arun Chittilapalli, who is the brother, holds around 8.78%, who reduced the stake, and Sheila Joseph holds only around 2.54%. She actually reduced their stake. and their trust also possess some shares. If you see, the foreign institutional investors actually increased their shareholding in the company from 11.9% to 14.87%, which is very good for the company. And domestic institutional investors also increased their stake from 12.16% to 13.87%, which is also very good for the company. And even the public shareholding is also going up at around 14.05% from 11.65%. Alright, then we can focus more on financial evaluation of V-Guard Industries Limited. So this is a financial snapshot about V-Guard Industries Limited. It has a market capitalization of 11,122 crores, which means that they are a large cap, I think, after 10,000. Yeah, I have a slight confusion. So the current market price of the share stands at 258 rupees, which is very high when you compare with the book value only at 28.1 rupees per share. So the price to book value, if you take price to book value, it is at 9.21 times. And in recent year it went as low as 159 and as high as 285, which means that still the share price of the company is still just below 52-week high. And stock PE, if you see the stock PE at 55.9, while you compare the industry PE at 28.8, that means that when the stock price is expensive. And ROC, look at the ROC at 26.1, which is very good for the company. And ROE at 18.1, which is also very impressive. Face value at 1, don't expect for future share splits. So in recent year, they made sales of 2,699 crores with an operating margin of 11.4%, and they made a profit after tax of 199 crores. In this sales quarter, they made a sales of 849 crores with a PAT of 68.3. In 3 years, they made a sales growth of 5.3%, which is not that impressive, but a profit percentage of 14.2%, which is impressive when you look at the company's. Company has improved the profits, but still the profit percentage 14. It's not that impressive. It's okay. And EPS at 4.63 rupees. It has a debt of 10 crores. The company has very less debt. Company they have debt like short-term and long-term non-fund based debt, but fund-based debt they have lesser debt, only 10 crores, and return on assets at 12.1%, which is also very good. 12.1% return on assets is very high. I can say very high. It's high. Let's see the financial return. See the financial return, like see the sales over 10 years. The sales from 2010 to 2021, sales has actually grown 6 times. The revenue has increased around 6 times. And profit also has gone up over the years from 25, 43, but profit doesn't jump in the same way like the the sales has grown, which is not that ideal. If you see, the profits has been almost flat or growing slowly, like 145 crores, 133 crores, 166 crores, and 199 crores in 2021. So profits has been growing very not that a fast pace, just like the revenues has been growing for V-Guard Industries Limited. If you see V-Guard as a good brand equity, that might be the reason that the sales has been very high. But if you see, the profitability factor has been improved to the grade like the revenue has been improved. So let's see the CAGR sales and profit. 10 years they made sales growth of 15%, which is impressive. 5 years 8%, not that impressive. 3 years 5, and TTM 9%, which is actually good. So it means that TT in recent months it has improved its sales. And same thing in 10 years they made a profit growth of 17%, which is also impressive. And 5 years they made profit growth of 12%, 3 years 14%, which is okay, but TTM the profit growth is 7%. So I feels that the compounded profit growth is slowly improving, but it's still not that high. You see the this is a profit and loss statement. In the profit and loss statement, let's see the operating margins. It's 12%, 8%, 8%, 10%, and 11%. So the operating margin has been almost stable, or the operating margin has not been going up. One of the reason for this is the V-Guard operates in a highly competitive industry where numerous competitors like Havels and other highly established players operates. So it's hard to gain more profits. This is an issue for the company. And other income slowly going up. I don't know exactly from where. And interest cost. It's also previously interest cost has been high around 2011 to 2015. Then onwards interest cost has been coming down. And depreciation, it has been going slightly up. Might be a thing that some of the technology or anything has been slowly written off. So depreciation going up is also not that good for the company. And if you see the net profit, over the years it is slowly increasing. I mean every year it has a 20 around 20% or 30% growth in profit is the company is achieving, which is a steady growth, which is not an exponential growth and so on, but still it is okay. And dividend paid, company pays out a lot of dividend. When you see the dividend percentage payout, 35%, 21%, 26%. If anybody wants a high paying dividend paying company in private sector, this V-Guard Industries is one of the companies. And EBITDA margin is not that high, but in March 2021 they had better EBITDA margins at around 12.30 when compared with all the other years. It's been a better year. Let's see some of the other profitability ratios like ROA, ROE and ROC. If you take ROCE, ROCE, it started previously in 2010 and so on. It had high ROCE. Even 2000 ROE also was high, but around 2015-16 it came down to 6.2 and 6.74. Everything, even ROA also came down. But over the years, it has improved to level around 18.74 and 21.47 for ROE. Let's see the risk factors. Company has a rated amount of 344.87 crores of credit, which includes unutilized credit. And ICRA has given for the long-term credit of the company. It has given reaffirm ICRA AA stable reaffirmed rating and ICRA A1 plus reaffirmed rating for the short-term credit. Company has a cash and bank balance and liquid investment of around 492 crores as of December 31st, 2020, which means that company is virtually debt-free. Even though company is virtually debt-free, we can just look at the debt-to-equity ratio. Right now it stands around 0. So, which means that long-term debt-to-equity ratio is 0. And interest coverage ratio also. It has been very high, 170, 51. So in March 2011 to 2015, interest coverage ratio was actually low, but over the years, company has managed to gain a good interest coverage ratio. Let's see some of the business risk faced by the company. So it has an intense competition from organized and unorganized sectors. I told you about who are their competitors, and it's a highly intensive competition to grab the consumers. So in this one, how the company is mitigating to this risk is company is maintaining its brand equity for a long period, and V-Guard has a very good brand equity in the market. And there is raw material price fluctuation risk. Company is a net importer. In 2020 financial year, they had imported around 260 crores worth raw material. Especially the raw material is copper. It also faced shortages due to Sterlite plant closure in India. So India became net importer of copper. So it has affected all the electrical manufacturers. Then there is what they are doing to mitigate it. They have an effective price mechanism to protect the margins. Then because it is a B2C firm, they had to continuously invest into the ads and branding for the company. So they spend around 6 to 6.5% of operating income for ads and branding. So what the company is doing is maintaining a good brand equity that they need not spend much on ads. Let's see about the valuation aspect of V-Guard Industries Ltd. So over the years, the book value has come down from 2014 and 2014 and so on. The fact I think that why the book value has come down, I feel that there was a stock split that might have been affected for the book value reduction. But around around 6 years, the book value has been going up. And price to book value has been always high for the company. Look at the price to book value: 5, 4.4, 7.2, 5.6, and 11.6 in 2016, 12.6. Right now also it's so high, around 9.2. So let's see some of the strength and weakness about Vigard Industries Limited. This could be final when you take a decision about buying or buying Vigard Industries. So it has a lot of positives going for Vigard Industries Limited. They have rising net cash flow, that is from cash from operating activity, strong quarter-on-quarter EPS growth, stocks with improving cash flow with good, then the ROE improving, ROA improving, and net profit with increasing profit margin. Growth in quarterly net profit with increasing profit margin year on year. Okay, this is a company which is virtually debt free. There is increasing revenue in for the past 2 quarters, and then there is increase in profit for the past 2 quarters. Annual net profits improving for the last 2 years, book value improving. There is zero promoter pledge, and foreign institutional investors and mutual funds have increased their shareholding. When you look at the weakness, their main weakness is at the share price. Right now the stock price is at a little bit expensive valuations. We'll look at it. Let's compare with some of its peers. So I can compare with Havels and Crompton Grace with Vigard Industries. When you look at the PE, Havels have 63 times and Crompton has 54.64 P. When you compare with Crompton, Vigard Industries is slightly expensive, and when you compare with Havels, it is less expensive. And market capitalization, look at the market capitalization. Havels is around 6 times and Crompton Gray is around 3 times larger than Vigard Industries. And quarter profitability 110%, and then but look at the quarter profit percentage. They had 146.99%. It was better than Vigard Industries. And look at the ROC. Vigard Industries have an ROC of 26.13, while the Havels has 29.2%. So Havels is better when you compare with the ROCE. But look at the ROC of Crompton Grace. Crompton Grace is very high at 37.2%. So ROC is very good for Crompton Grace. So when you compare with the peers, still Vigard Industries is a smaller firm, and still it is improving, but it's a highly performing industry. Let's look at the price chart. In 2007-2008, when it is listed, it was available at 5 rupees. Right now it stands around its highest value at near to 270-280 rupees. Even in 2020, it was available around 170-180 range. From there, it has reached to its highs around 270-280. Right now, it stands around 257.95. So I think that the company has high PE value at 55.8, when the company industry PE value at 28.8, and price to book value at 9.21, which indicates that stock is actually expensive, but it is highly performing. So in my opinion, company is a good company with a good management, and company is impressive at managing cash and a lot of good thing going for the company. But right now the price, the stock price is expensive. It is near to its 52-week high, and it has been slowly coming down. So I think that it has slightly corrected, but still I feel that investors can still wait for price correction, as it is still expensive. But the fact is, if you are looking for a long-term company for long-term investment, V-Guard Industries is suitable uh, for your portfolio. So the main risk the company faces are intense competition and hike in raw materials. So thank you guys. So the normal disclosure, which is like I am not a appropriately licensed portfolio manager, and make your own decision for investment, guys. And please give me feedbacks about the video. Thank you once again.